Merry Christmas Eve, my favorite people in the world. I hope you all are having a good holiday. Check out my other little video. It's just to say Merry Christmas. Um, Today, I wanted to talk about something I've never talked about before, that I've never really had before, and that's using dreams. I guess they're very common among a lot of people in recovery. I myself have not had a whole lot. I remember having vaguely a couple in my life. One in particular where I woke up and I thought I had found a bunch of Xanax. And I remember, I think I was going through withdrawals back in that day when I had that dream. And I woke up in a panic because I didn't have any Xanax. And I really wanted them. Um, so, yeah. Also, before I tell you my dream I had 2 nights ago, I had my first using dream. It was horrible. Got through it though. Um, but I want to say there's like 62% of you that watch the videos that haven't subscribed yet. So if you could subscribe, leave a comment too. Let me know how you're doing. I sincerely do care. And I just hope you guys are having a good holidays. So, excuse me. So, I had two methamphetamine dreams in a row, right? The first one wasn't a using dream. I had a dream 3 nights ago, 4 nights ago, whatever. One of my housemates, I busted him with a bunch of meth. He was selling meth out of our sober house. And I confronted him about it and threatened to rat him out and to tell the landlord, before. If you didn't tell him, I was going to tell him pretty much, right? So that's dream number one. No big deal. I didn't wake up feeling any sort of way. But the next night, I had this dream, and I won't go into all the weird parts of the dream, but long story short, I was in a house. My ex-wife showed up with two kids. I guess they were my kids. I don't know. I was taking a nap in the back room. They were in the living room. The babies called my name. I got up, brought them back in the room with me to play or whatever. They had a bunch of toys in there. And I found a piece of meth, right? A pretty good sized chunk of meth. And I was sober in my dream, right? But I saw that meth and I got into a frenzy where I wanted to smoke it like right away. I couldn't wait. So I got the kids settled playing with something, grabbed the piece of meth, went to go into the bathroom, and I dropped it on the carpet and it broke into a bunch of pieces. So there I am on the carpet crawling, picking up what I think are little pieces of meth. Some not even meth, some probably breadcrumbs or, whatever. I get in the bathroom. Somehow I must have had a meth pipe in there because I pulled out a meth pipe. I packed it full. I put a bunch of meth in there, all the stuff I had, and I hit it. And I took a very big fat hit off this meth pipe. And I blew out the cloud. You know what I mean? I didn't feel, I don't know, like I was high in my dream. I didn't get that sensation. But then I remember the kids and my ex were like, "Hey, are you okay?" And so I quickly wrapped it up and hid it underneath the towels in my grandmother's. I was in my grandma's house, apparently, in her cupboard, right? And I walked out of the room. Um, and I remember walking out of the room being excited, like, "Oh my God, I got meth. I got more meth." And I woke up. Man, I was sweating. I was sweating, soaked in sweat, um, in a panic because I thought I relapsed. And I thought, oh my God, I'm going to get kicked out of my house. I'm going to have to fess up to everybody. I just ruined my clean time. I just ruined my chance to be a counselor, like, it was crazy, man. I can't even. Apparently, it's pretty common. I don't know if any of y'all had any using dreams or drinking dreams since you've gotten sober. If you're sober, I rarely have any. I haven't had any this round of sobriety, except that one. And I remember I woke up. When I woke up, it was still dark outside, and I had to pee. And I was so worried about forgetting this dream, but I grabbed my little voice recorder and I recorded it in my groggy, half asleep voice. And it freaked me out, though, the excitement I felt in my dream for it. And then the panic I felt when I woke up. And, today I'm blessed with the gift of desperation. Um, or I had the gift of desperation. I was so desperate for a new life that I was willing to do anything. And I didn't wake up wanting meth, but I have been having cravings lately as well. Another thing I've been blessed with is people that surround me that care about me. Even the people that aren't physically surrounding me, they're in my heart, and that's important to me. I've learned how to play the tape through. I've learned how to think forward like a chess game. My next few moves. What's going to happen if I do this? Then what's going to happen if I do that? Right? I have learned that I can dabble all I want, and I could probably get away with it a couple times. But it's going to be an obsession after that because I get hit with this phenomenon of craving, right? Once I put it in my body, I want more of whatever it is. I want more. I'm addicted to feel good. Whatever makes me feel good and feel different, I'm all over it, right? And, but then I think a few steps ahead, okay? I might not get caught. I might get away with it. But I promise you, once I do it and I get away with it, it's going to be on my mind. And I'll be plotting and planning my next relapse, right? And then it won't just be every couple weeks. Eventually, it might be like that for the first month. But after that, I promise you, it's going to happen more frequently, a couple times a month, once a week. I'm going to think I have it down and I can manage it. Like I always trick myself into thinking. And then either one of a couple things is going to happen. I'm going to get caught by somebody in my house. They're going to hit me with a UA. I'm going to be on a harsh ass contract, which means I'll get one more chance to not fuck up and stay there, but I'll have to be on a strict set of rules and guidelines in order to stay in that house. I will let my kids down. They won't. I mean, they will be heartbroken. My mother, I'll let her down. I'll let you guys down. Most of all, I'll let myself down. Because I have such a sense of pride today with the way my life is going. I'm a present parent today. I'm a good son today. My mom's birthday was the 19th of December, and I got decorations and balloons and got her cake and did all these things I've never done for my mom. I've never done these things. Matter of fact, it's an inside joke between me and her because one of her birthdays I forgot, and I called her and I asked to borrow $20. And so now it's kind of a running joke. Every one of her birthdays, I text her and ask her for $20. We get a good laugh out of it, but she was blown away, man. She was like, "Hey, no, you didn't have to spend your money and do this." And, I mean, she was grateful. Let's put it that way. She was happy, and we got these confetti poppers, and it was just long story short. I'm able to be a good asset to my family today. I'm able to be an asset to the men in my house that need me. I'm going to school starting January 6th. A full-time student. Something I've always wanted to do, but I let fear hold me back. And you know what? Fuck fear. I'm done being afraid. I'm going to be myself. I'm going to do my thing. And if people don't like it, I don't care. Because I'm not here to please anybody except my children, myself, and the woman I love. That's it. Other than that, man, if you don't like me for who I am, so be it, man. I just don't care. I'm going to be me. I'm going to be myself. Because I myself am good enough. I'm good enough today. I may not have a lot to offer somebody, but I'm incredibly loyal. I'm faithful. I'm honest when I'm sober. And and I'm a ride or die kind of guy. You know what I mean? Like, if you kill somebody, I'm digging the hole. You know what I mean? Like, if I care about you. You know what I mean? Not that, don't do that, but I'm just saying I'm that kind of person. Because anybody that's going to be loyal to me, I'm loyal right back. And because loyalty is incredibly important, man. So important. And being a team, a partner, I know I don't carry my weight as much because of my circumstances right now. But in the long run, it's all going to be great. I'm going to be able to take my story and use that as well as my college education I'll be getting to really make a difference. Even if it's just a couple people, my job's done, right? I can't fix the world. I can't fix the fentanyl problem, but I can fix myself, and I could use that to help fix others by example and just show people. When I was in treatment, there was a man that came and he put up his mugshot picture. He did a lecture for us. and he was charged with methamphetamine possession, burglary, all this stuff. Then he showed another picture. He's a doctor. He went and got his master's degree, and he's a fucking doctor now. He went from a criminal meth head to an actual doctor. Rode up in his brand new Harley, and that's what motivated me to get to school. I let fear hold me back. I didn't think I can do it. I didn't think I had the patience to make all the phone calls, to fill out all the applications. But I dug my feet in and I did it. And because I want a better life and I need to work for it. So if you don't see me uploading a whole lot of videos as much as I used to, I'm okay. I promise you I'm okay. I'm just busy living life. You know what I mean? I got things going on now. And but I promise you I'll never stop doing these. I'll always keep you all updated, even if it's every couple days or little shorts, something like that. But get out there and live, man, because once we're dead, that's it. We're done. Like, that's it. So, using dreams, man. Don't let them break you. Don't wake up and let that craving, if you get it, take over. Sit on your hands. Go take a shower. Do something. It will pass in about 25 minutes or less. And that's a fact. That's what they told me in treatment. I've seen it happen for real, like with me. If I get a craving, I just occupy myself. Brandon, roasted marshmallow, I'm proud of you. You got what, 48 hours, something like that. I'm hella proud of you, bro. Just keep it up. It's gonna get shittier before it gets better. You're on that shitty side of a miracle, but you'll make it, man. If you want it bad enough, you'll make it. That's all there is to it. You have to want it. Don't do it for your kids. Don't do it for your wife. You got to do it for yourself. But I believe in you, man. I know you can do it. That's why me and Rhett have been rooting for you, man. Because I see it in you. And I'm glad you reached out to me. I'm glad you got my number. I don't care if it's 3 a.m, man. You call me, okay? If it's a matter of waking up to hear you rant about wanting to relapse, I would rather listen to that than hear how you relapsed. You feel me? So, you got a beautiful family, brother. It's worth it. Trust me. Sobriety gives me what drugs and alcohol always promised me, right? Everything I thought I would get from drugs and alcohol was a lie. It didn't give me nearly as much as sobriety gives me in recovery. I encourage you to check out a 12-step meeting. I know they seem hokey, they seem cultish or whatever, and it seems like a weird ass thing, and it kind of is at first. But the love you'll feel in those rooms, man, it's a love like no other. And every single person in there knows exactly what you're going through, because you're not special, neither am I. I thought walking in those rooms like these guys are weirdos. My story's a lot different. I don't need this stuff to help keep me sober. But the truth is, man, I did. I needed it. I needed something, because drugs and alcohol wasn't my problem. It was my solution. And I needed to get down to the root causes and conditions of my problem. And that's where these steps are coming into play. So, plus if I have a fucked up day, man, or if I have any sort of issues, man, I pick up the phone and these people answer their phone and they want nothing out of me except to see me succeed. It's a miraculous thing, man. It hasn't been working for almost 100 years because it doesn't work. So give it a shot, brother. And everybody else out there, I hope you're having a Merry Christmas, and I hope everything is okay. Just know it could always be worse. It could. I know I hate when people say that too, because, when I felt like it couldn't get worse, people would say that shit to me, and I'd be like, fuck you. It can get a lot worse, or it couldn't get any worse, whatever. But it can. You could be dead or in jail. There's that. You could be not sitting here watching this video. I mean, you could be in an institution, jail, or dead. So be grateful you're watching my corny ass video, and not somewhere where you don't have the opportunity to watch YouTube. So, anyways, I love you, and if nobody told you yet today, and Merry Christmas, and I'm here if any of y'all need to chat, whatever. And thank you for my 131 days sober. Could not have done it without you and your support. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys. Merry Christmas.